2 new characters, dual forms, massive explosions, and game-changing buffs. Wuthering Waves, 2.4 leaks just dropped, and you're going to want to hear this. Hey everyone, we've got some spicy new leaks coming your way for Wuthering Waves, and I'm honestly hyped about this one. We're talking about fresh details on both Lupa's and Carthethia's kits, straight from the 2.4 early tests. Keep in mind, this is early info, so some things might still change. But wow, this looks promising already. Let's dive right into Carthethyia first. She's an Aero DPS and wields a sword, but here's where it gets wild. She has 2 forms. Yeah, you heard that right, 2 distinct forms. After maxing out her normal 4-day, she dishes out massive damage and actually switches up her skills. But it doesn't stop there. Carthethyia can transform into her adult form through her Resonance Liberation. This isn't just a simple power boost, this is a full-on transformation. When she shifts into adult Carthethyia, her entire skill set changes, brand new animations kick in, and she unleashes a devastating attack that liquidates the target's arrow erosion within range, followed by a massive explosion. It looks like this explosion could apply solid AoE pressure and potentially help manage groups of enemies, clearing space for your team to move in. Carthethyia seems to shine as a pure DPS, but her ability to apply and detonate arrow erosion could also make her a solid enabler for arrow-based comps or strategies that rely on quickly wiping out adds and softening bosses. Now, let's talk about Lupa, the fusion DPS who's coming in hot. She's all about resonance liberation too, and it seriously amps her up. Her kit buffs both fusion and normal attacks, and what's really cool is that her DPS scales with HP fluctuations, whether it increases or decreases. That adds a nice layer of depth to her playstyle. Her forte feels kind of similar to Danjin's mechanics, but with her own twist. Lupa's Resonance Liberation highly strengthens her, making her an absolute powerhouse on the field. But what really makes Lupa stand out is her team utility. When you switch her out, her outro provides a 20% boost to fusion damage and a 25% boost to basic attacks for your next character, perfect for setting up big combos. And on top of that, she also reduces the damage taken by the character who's currently on field, acting like a protective layer, similar to Shorekeeper's outro. So not only is she dishing out heavy damage, but she's also supporting your team rotations and making your frontliner a bit tankier during key moments. Before we move on, let me know in the comments which one are you more hyped for. Are you Team Carthethyia for that explosive dual form action or Team Lupa for the high-risk, high-reward DPS with a side of team buffs? I'd love to hear your take. These 2 characters are shaping up to be absolute game changers, and you already know I'll be deep diving into builds, comps, and more as we get closer to release. If you made it this far, you're a legend. Make sure to hit that like button, sub if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you never miss out on the latest Wuthering Waves news and breakdowns. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Stay sharp, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, keep grinding and stay hyped.